Hello and welcome to part 3 of the elimination notes. This is a strategy that we use to solve a system of equations. We're going to look at some level 2 problems right now. And the steps to solve level 2 elimination problems are essentially the same, except for we have to add in that equivalent equations skill. The first thing that we have to do is multiply one of the equations by a number that will allow you to use elimination. And I'll explain what that means when we look at some examples. And then we're going to follow the same steps from slide 7? Slide 7, which has these steps to solve elimination problems. Remember, our solution is going to be a coordinate point. So let's look at this example. We're going to find the solution to this system of equations here. 8x plus 4y equals negative 4, and negative 4x minus 5y equals 11. So I want to set up elimination, and right now I couldn't just add these together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this second equation. All of this second equation, I'm going to multiply it by 2. We're going to do 2 times negative 4x minus 5y equals 11. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2. That's going to give me negative 8x minus 10y equals 22. Now I can use elimination. So I'm going to take my first equation, 8x plus 4y, 8x plus 4y equals equals negative 4. I'm going to take my new equation here, the equivalent equation. I'm going to add those together to eliminate them. So 8x plus negative 8x is 0x's. So I don't need to write that. 4y's plus negative 10y's gives me negative 6y's. And 22 plus negative 4 would give me positive 18. Now I can take this equation and solve for y. I divide both sides by negative 6. That gave my value for y. Y is equal to negative 3. So I'm going to take my value of y. I'm going to plug it into one of these equations. Let's plug it into the first equation. So we've got 8x plus 4 times negative 3 equals negative 4. So I took my first equation, I plugged in my value for y. If I simplify that, I get 8x minus 12 equals negative 4. Now I'm taking this equation, I'm going to solve for x. First by adding 12 on both sides. Once I do that, the 2 cancel out and I get 8x equals 8. And then I'm going to divide by 8. And I get that my value of x equals, my answer is going to be written as x comma y, and my answer is 1 comma negative 3. Pause the video right now and back up to see if you have any questions about any of these steps before we go into question 2. For example 2, we're going to find the solution to this system here. 6x plus 8y equals negative 8, and x plus 4y equals -4. First thing I need to do is set up elimination by multiplying one of these equations given to me by some number. So I'm going to take this second equation, this equation x plus 4y equals 4, and I'm going to multiply the whole thing by -6, because that's going to allow me to eliminate the x variable. So now I've got a new equation that's equivalent, and it's -6x minus 24y equals -24. I'm going to take this equivalent equation here. I'm going to take the first equation, 6x plus 8y equals -8. 6x plus 8y equals -8. And I'm going to add these two together to eliminate the x variable. 6x plus -6x is 0x, and so I don't need to write it. 8y's plus -24y's is going to give me -16y's. And -8 plus -24 is going to give me -32. Now I can take this equation here and use that to solve for y. All I need to do is divide both sides by a -16. So now I know that y is equal to 2. I'm going to plug in and simplify. So I'm going to take y equals 2, and I'm going to take my second equation. I'm going to plug y in. So I've got x plus 4 times y, which is now 2, is equal to 4. Once I simplify, I get this equation x plus 8 equals 4. Now I can take this equation and solve for x. All I need to do is subtract 8 from both sides. And I get x is equal to -4. And so my solution is going to be a coordinate pair, -4, 2. If you have any questions about this, please ask or back up the video. Next, you're going to go into Delta Math and try the elimination level 2 activity. This should say level 2. There are help videos inside of Delta Math, and I can help you out in class as well. So please ask, and I will help. Thank you.